What is going on, guys? It's coming into with another Binding of Isaac video here on the channel. Today we're going to be doing a Tainted Keeper run. Kind of feel like playing this character. I don't know why. He's fun and he's educational, right? Right, guys? Anyways, Tainted Keeper is a pretty fun Tainted character, you know, despite the usual Tainted problems. But he drops money every time he kills something, and you have to pick it up to use it because everything that you get is costs a lot of money. Leave it at that. Angel deals, devil deals, shop items, everything costs money, so we have to collect as much as we can. And obviously we're not guaranteed a whole lot of money, but that's kind of the fun part about Mr. Keeper over here, is that we kind of have to make it work. Not only do we have to kill everything, but we gotta collect everything after we kill it. So, and his HP is definitely money, as you can see. We can't get more HP, I don't think. So we do have to be very careful. We can only take 2 hits per room, but we shouldn't be taking more than 2 hits per room after playing Isaac for so many years. I'm gonna take it. One rule of thumb is that you really shouldn't be picking things up until the end of the floor. I just did that. Ooh, and that's a good reason why. Yeah, we gotta do this. We gotta do this as much as we can. I think that the D6 is definitely something that we want. I think we gotta pick up as much money as possible. Actually, can we do this again? I think we can. We can do this. We can do this. So yeah, you want to farm for as much money as possible. You want to be careful about I don't know what hit me there, but double card, yeah, we can use this. And if you get birthright is also really nice, because with birthright you can actually have the money kind of come towards you, so it takes a lot of that whole having to get it aspect out of the way. And not only that, but we also have to, like, of course, do this while we also fight enemies. Since there's our HP, we can't just be willy-nilly running in and grabbing all the coins. But that's what we used to heal. Oh, perfect. Might be exactly what we want to hear. You do have quad shot built into our character too. It's very useful. Perfect. My God, that's a lot of money. We get damage here, which we are going to buy. I think we are going to go back for the D6, as much as I don't want to leave it behind. Well, as much as I don't want to leave this behind, I do think that it's just better for us to take it. And the D6 will allow us to reroll things, you know, even though everything costs money and we don't want to. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That one was free for some reason. But even though everything costs money and we're going to have to buy it, you know, at least we can choose what we buy, right? As you can see, our damage is at 6 right now, which is very good for a level 2, floor 2. So if there's anything that we want to kind of like keep an eye on here, is things that are going to kill enemies for us. That's, at least with Tainted Keeper, not really the best thing. More often than not, we want to be the sole thing that's going to be damaging enemies, because we don't want anything to die far away from us, and then we can't end up grabbing the coins. So it's important that we try to be the one to kill things. That you can see, things can drop nickels, dimes, all that good stuff. And we're not, while we try to grab everything, if it's gonna put us in danger, we don't want to be, like, you know, running into a batch of enemies for like a penny. You know, I might do it for a coin, for a dime or something, but not for a regular penny. There you go. We healed with that. No, I do think I kind of want to go for angel deals here. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's go ahead and do this first. I think angel deals might be the play in this scenario. I can't move. After a while, things will stop spawning coins. Okay, we have a very good amount of money here. All right. I am going to take Squeezy. I'm not going to enter the double deal because I think Again, we are going to go for angel deals here. And we're going to go look for the item room. Now, I do think that in almost every instance of you playing something like Tainted Keeper, you kind of do want to full clear as much as you can. And I know it puts you at a certain disadvantage because you have to, of course, try to use more HP to clear rooms and all that. But the more money that you can get in total, it's just going to be better. It's going to be extremely hard to not justify clearing and getting all this free money. And believe it or not, Tainted Keeper is one of the few characters that likes to see big rooms. So this is where we have to be a little careful here. I'm not gonna get in the way of that, but I'll get in the way for a few coins here. So choosing carefully what we want to go for, what we don't want to go for. Yes, actually, that's actually pretty good. Very good, actually. The reason that that's not only good for a regular run, but good for Keeper is because if we take damage, we're gonna spawn a coin, which means that we can immediately grab whatever coin we spawn and heal. So that's actually kind of huge for us. Probably here. Ooh. Okay. Actually pretty good. We don't have a bomb though. I would love to re-roll that. But I don't think we can buy anything here. Yeah. You know what? Like, watch. I'm gonna re-roll this. Okay. Not worth. Not worth. I don't think this works for Keeper. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Fanny pack also wouldn't be too bad. But I think we are good. Let's go ahead and go and see what we get for the angel deal. Hopefully on the next floor. Yeah, the quad shot kind of gives you the ability to insta-kill certain enemies, which is always a good thing whenever you enter a floor or a room in Isaac. Being able to insta-kill the first thing that you see in a room is honestly too good. I don't even think I'd take that item for free, I'm not gonna lie to you. Very dangerous for us to be doing this, but we are gonna be risking it for the biscuit a little bit here. Ooh, I'm gonna take this. I'm hoping we can find more money. Tower Claws is way too useful. There we go. Some coins obviously we're not gonna be able to reach, as you can see. Okay, so most likely here, which is good. We're gonna bomb this for a angel deal chance, and I'm gonna go get more money here. Probably bomb that coin beggar also if we can find another bomb. So we found all our important rooms, as you can see, but even then we're not done. Now what I don't know though is if we were to re-roll an angel statue, would that count? Yes. I don't know if these would count. I'm gonna try it, but I don't know if we can re-roll this and not pay for it. And I kind of don't want, like, you know, these coins to just be like, oh, these items to go to waste here. Okay. Let's do it again. Okay. Wow, so they are free. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Okay, so now we're not gonna bomb that double deal or that beggar because we kind of don't want this to go through. Now, the one bad part about this is that we do have homing tiers now, so things are gonna die without our quote-unquote permission. But I think We should be okay. What do we get from the boss here? Oh. Not too bad. It's a horseman. Yeah, we don't need that. I guess we're good. We didn't get an angel deal, which is good, which means we might get one on the next one. So we gotta save our bombs to hit those statues. But with Godhead, I am very happy. Very, very happy. I'm not gonna go there. Perfect. No. No, the nickel over there. I was about to say anything we can reach, we'll usually drop a nickel because Isaac. So we want to prioritize those nickels before we do anything else. No. Oh, man. Yes, that is definitely something we want. I guess I will take this too. Every coin that we pick up could drop a bomb, so we could be looking at a whole lot of bombs here for us to work with. Fine by me. Yeah, look at that. We have an endless amount of bombs here now. Do not want skinny eye mushroom. Would help with tears, but well, how big of a damage down would this be? Okay, nah, that's worth it. 100%. I was about to say, because y'all gotta remember that the aura we have around our tears, the Godhead aura, is not necessarily damage. It's more along the lines of an aura around our tears, so we don't see it in our actual damage. So it shouldn't affect it too much. We should still have the homing and all that good AoE damage from the item. No idea where I'm going though. Is it this way? Yeah. It sure is. Got a golden key. We got another bomb here. They got our bombs already, by the way. Okay, we'll bomb this. Won't guarantee our angel deal, but it'll make it a lot more likely. Cannot stand this room. As annoying as it is, it's a good chance to make a good amount of money. Nice. Got a little bit of luck from that. So we do get a bit more money from the champions. So having champions about is actually not the worst, believe it or not. Alright, so we are going to grab the tiers. And I kind of don't want these, so we're going to bomb these again. We are going to re-roll these items. Okay, so we'll take that, and we will take this. All right, dude, look at our, wow, look at our 2-3. That's crazy. Now this is what an angel deal run should look like, not the one we had yesterday. My God, man. Hard to believe that that was even Angel Deal based. Okay. This would not work for us at all. I think I'll buy this. See if we can get something with coins. And red hearts does it? Oh, it does. I think I'll take that. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to work. Take a death card, but even then, a death card is not the best for us. I think that we should get the proc for the holy poop, though. I think. Also, let me turn on my fan. Hold on. I don't want you guys to be hearing my fan in the background. I always have it off every time I do a recording. My ceiling fan, but I'm afraid it's gonna pick it up. That is a lot of money. Holy. I have a lot of bombs too. And the money is flowing. Look at that. Okay. We got this. Before we do this, let's go find our item room just to make sure that we don't forget anything. Counterfeit penny. I mean, crooked penny. Sorry, not counterfeit penny. Crooked penny's okay. Shouldn't have picked that up. But it's not gonna be the D6, I don't think. Oh wow, I really would have guessed that was there, but then I would have seen that and completely forgot about it. Oh yeah, that can also happen. You can get sticky nickels that aren't gonna do anything. Okay, so it is here. Head of the Keeper. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, we can do this real quick. Got an extra charge here. Again, we have to be very careful here. Not to die. We're only 2 taps away from dying. Don't forget that. Alright, so we can change something here. Man, these suck. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to see if we can get something good in there from the reroll, but unfortunately not. We're gonna charge this, and you know, we're gonna get a boss item that we can take our reroll. We have another battery here that I will pay for, probably, and we have a hopeful devil or angel deal. Hopefully an angel deal. At this point, I mean, even a devil deal wouldn't be the worst, but we get a gish item here, just great. We do get one. And we get a bunch of soul hearts. All right, well, we're gonna make this work one way or another. Eden soul, would be good. I think I'm gonna reroll that boss item. I kind of don't want that. Gish is kind of not a bad item, but it's not a good one. I could also reroll the shop because we could get birthright. But I think I'm just gonna go with this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, we do get more tears. Wow. Okay, we have a lot of tears going on. Curse of the Blind. All right. Oh, we got stuck on the rock and we didn't pick up that nickel. Okay. So this begins to be the problem with the keeper here is once we run out of once we run out of items or things to buy, it makes it a lot harder for us to be able to to not waste money, right? Because if we don't have a shop right away and we're already on 99 coins, what do we do with the rest of the money? You know, we're just pocketing nothing pretty much. Okay, that's not gonna work. Useless, useless, not useless, but okay. A whole bunch of nothing in here. So it might look like we wasted the money there, but I mean, we weren't gonna use that money either way. We're gonna max out. That's not a big deal. We can come back in here and re-roll these things though. That's fantastic, and that's great. Yeah, that's perfect. I have a chariot card too, just in case we want to become invincible for a little bit. Make sure we pick up all this delicious money. I almost got hit there by that psychic poop apparently. Okay, we can definitely do boss rush, but we don't have a full card. What did we pick up? Oh. Okay, we can maybe do this. Maybe. Oh man, it's gonna be close. But we have. You know what? Nah, we have Curse of the Blind. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't think that's worth it. Curse of the Blind is just too. We can really mess up a run on Tainted Keeper. So I'd rather not do that. Let's just go. Let's go. The last thing we want is to pick up something that's gonna end up killing us down the line. We'll pick this up. Luckily, we didn't get a double deal, and we can go. All right. This is a great room, and I should have let these guys walk up, but what are you gonna do? The fact that we can carry over 100 coins is honestly very top tier right now. Very, very careful here. It's blasting. Oh yeah, give me all this money. Yeah, we're at 93 coins that we can keep carrying more, which means our bank account is never going to be bad. And if our coins are non-stop, then our bombs are going to be non-stop. Okay, we'll leave that there. Fortunately, I have to pick that up. I have 137 coins. Not gonna lie though, not maxing out here is honestly really, really nice. I'm not a fan of Pokego. I actually want this thing to die up on these poops. There we go. Perfect. All right. Well, this wouldn't work for any of us. I don't think this would work. Yeah, it wouldn't work. Okay, we'll take this. We'll get a little bit of damage. That's fine. Apparently still have an angel deal chance for some reason. It feels like we're going the right way, but how would I know? This thing is just blasting away while I'm out here grinding. Okay. Now I know how my dad felt during the big recession of 2008. He was out there grinding, and I was out here playing the Wii. I shouldn't have picked that up. Or 1 HP, no. Okay, so now I just gotta do everything flawless. Not the best choice, but definitely a choice. All right. I think we can get more HP though. I think in this scenario. Yeah. I'm gonna keep my chariot card until we need it. Anyway, my mom wanted to ask me something. All right. So the 1 HP does make me a tad bit nervous. Just a tad bit. Oh wait, this is it can't be there. Never mind. All right. We're super strong. Don't get me wrong, but kind of hard to see what we're dodging here. No, we didn't get one. No. Okay, I think we should have enough money here to pay for anything we want at this point. Okay. We are full clearing though. Yeah. There we go. It's these rooms that can kind of cheese you with the one hit that I'm kind of worried about. At this point, money is not going to be our concern. We'll pick it up when we can, but definitely not needed. At this point, survival is going to be our #1 priority here. I also like how we didn't take damage the entire run, and now that we are 1 HP, I've taken damage like semi-consistently. Now, I think late game, one of the better items for Tainted Keeper would be something like Money Equals Power. Money Equals Power is great with Keeper because at the end, we don't really buy anything, so we're kind of left to our own devices. I mean, there are a few items in like the chest, for example, but you know, it's not things that you have to buy. So sometimes it's better to just have that straight up cash in your pocket that's going to give you damage. Okay. All right. Not way too early. Okay, so we have a cherry card too. I really feel like we need it. I think we should be okay though. The bomb flies here that are the hard ones. Perfect. Look at that. All right, let's get it. What do we got for sale? Athame, we're taking. Black powder. We're taking this. I'm not gonna take Mom's life. I think I'd rather have this. Okay, we'll come back for this. Nice, we get flight. We don't have to worry about creep. So right now we're trying to charge our item. I mean, I don't really know what we can really get, to be honest. We are looking pretty good damage-wise and stuff. I think maybe just 2 guppy items back-to-back would be best case scenario. I think 2 guppy items would be great. Or a charge penny would be amazing as well. Okay. I have a strange feeling we're not going to get 2 guppy items. Be very careful here. Okay. We have another full charge. I think it is worth it for us to go all the way back to the middle because there are 2 items there. You have to be very careful for these guys because they do that. You kind of run into. You can even use your homing tears to kind of like see where he's coming from, because the tears will kind of bend in that direction. Of course. There's jumping cable that work. One equals power? No. I'm gonna buy this just in case. I don't mind that I'm full clearing here. At this point, we're fine. Okay, so I think we were heading in the right direction. Yeah, we're plenty strong. I'll be all right. I think Skinny Eye Mushroom was definitely the play. I was a little hesitant at first. Alright, let's do it. We have a lot of bombs here to throw. One hit and we're done though. We gotta be very careful. And we have perfectly beat Lamb. I'm just gonna do this. We beat Lamb before with less stats. I think we should be okay. It's lasting a bit too long. But alright, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like and that sub button so you don't miss any more of my future Right There content. And like always, I'll see you on the next one. Later.